Hey guys, this is Jen, and I just wanted to give you a little video explanation of collaboration today. So today you have two choices. Choose either the first one or the second one. Don't even try to do both. So first of all, Morgan and I had talked a little bit about community service project ideas the other day. So if you want to, this would be a good time to kind of really think about how could that community service project look for your class. So you could look at this community project overview here. And that's something that we gave to, or that we'll give to supervisors. Know that that's for Gen Ed students. So the goal is just for you to look it over to see what everybody else is going to do, and then start thinking about how are we going to adapt this for our kids. So the expectation is not that you do all the parts of it, but what I do want you to think about is what's most important. So think especially about ATL skills and learner profile traits. And there are some links here to remind you of what those are. So you might think about, all right, so our kids really need to work on communication, and communicator might be a good learner profile trait. So what would be some choices for that? So this is just starting to think about ideas of what, say, your whole class could do together for a community service project. You could brainstorm those right on this document here. The other option would be to develop ATL rubrics for your students. And I know Angela had said that the Compass program at North had done this a few years ago. So if you know somebody at North, or if somebody at North is working with you right now, then you could definitely ask them or get some input. Otherwise, go to this ATL rubric document. It's really long. And if you scroll down, you'll see each of those ATL pieces, like organization and collaboration and self management. They give you lots of descriptions of what that means. So here's an example. Under communication, which you guys told me that like playing games and that kind of thing, you're looking at how kids are interacting with each other. I know you're working on tons of other stuff too, but this just came to my brain. Um, one of the ATL skills is listening actively to other perspectives and ideas. So this is language using IB language of what that could look like. And then what you might want to do is down here write a description of what would that look like for your kids during like a game you want to play. So if you do want to do, or even just like general games where they have to take turns, you could write what does exceeds expectations look like for that specific task that they have to do. You'd write that in here. What about meets expectations? And then partially meets, like they kind of get it, they kind of don't, or does not meet. For example, does not meet expectations might be, doesn't participate at all or puts their head down. Or exceeds expectations might be something about eye contact. And you'll want to look at this language and then think about what could that look like for that specific task. So you could play around with this during that collaboration time if you want to. So whatever you choose to do, then, just take notes right on this sheet. And I will be around and Angela will be around when you have questions. Thanks so much.